Dua Sahib, Mr. Myra, Dr. Roy, my friends from the diplomatic community and civil services, Professor Peter Pendle, Deepak Pental, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Contrary to the impression expressed by several of my friends, I feel this is a very timely topic, is relevant, is important, it ought to be discussed. As Dr. Shashi Tharoor said in his book, Midnight to Millennium, whatever you say about India, just the opposite can also be said and proved to be correct. Now, if you go back to history, the Indian concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the most ideal concept of inclusiveness. You have Sarva Dharma Sambhavana, you have Dharma Nirpechta, all these concepts are very inclusive. But this nation which propounded and propagated such noble concepts for so many years, also deprived 1/4 of its own population of most basic human rights, virtually forced them to living in virtual slavery. That is not exclusiveness. You have inclusiveness of India manifests many ways. You have one Albanian nun called Mother Teresa. She comes here, we embrace her, we gave her Bharat Ratna. When she died, her body was carried on the same carriage on which we carried the mortal remains of Mahatma Gandhi. That's inclusiveness. Jews came here long back, I'm told some 600 BC from Mesopotamia. Total population of Jews in India is less than 1,000. Professor Sir. And in a country of more than 1.2 billion, 1,000 people feel totally safe. They've been living here peacefully. What is the total population of Parsis in India? If you see they contribute roughly 20% to India's GDP, but the total population out of 1.12 billion, I'm near less than 200,000 if I'm not mistaken, maybe plus minus something. You have so many noble concepts. All the forces, the deciding forces are all female goddesses. Goddess of learning, Saraswati, goddess of riches, Lakshmi, goddess of energy, Durga. And the same descendant of those goddesses, the women, the way they are treated, you have all seen what happens on the streets of Delhi. Delhi is a rape capital of India. In UP, every 32 minutes, one woman is raped. You have dowry deaths in Delhi, about 380 per year. You have 3.5 million female infanticide cases in Punjab. All these things don't really add up to the image of being very inclusive. Other side also, we always claim, as we are paid ambassadors outside, India has the second largest trained English speaking professionals on earth. Yes, but we also have the largest number of illiterate in the world. We have some of the richest people, I think about 1 million millionaires, and I think second largest number of billionaires in India. I think we have industrialists whose house is the costliest residence in the world, much costlier than Bill Gates. The same country, I think Mr. Arun Myra knows it well, how many people live on less than 25 rupees or 28 rupees or 30 rupees, whatever parameters we fix. Arjun Sen Gupta's report used to say that 86% of Indians get only 12 rupees. But even if we go upwards, say not 12, not 25, but 30 rupees or 35 rupees per day, but when onion costs 40 rupees a kilo, how much he can buy in 35 rupees? Now, we have seen unprecedented economic growth since 1991. Nobody can deny it, even if we are doing not so well now, coming to 5%, less than 5%. But fact is there are millions and millions of people, doctor, please, who feel that entire progress or growth of last 20 years has just bypassed them. The total number of people who have less than 30 rupees a day, maybe 600 million, which is double the total population of USA. Now, nobody can condone the violence of Naxalites. Nobody can deny that they have been brutally killing the police force, security force. But at the same time, any economist will tell that apart from the ideological reasons, some support from terrorist organization, it is the development deficit which has been also a major factor why they feel excluded from the growth story of India. So we have these contradictions in India which has been hallmark of our country, they live simultaneously. I will not preempt what our panelists will say, but I feel if we look at this personality objectively, it's a mixed picture. We have done a lot, progress a lot. So many measures. Look, this PIL, it is not even in developed countries. RTI, right to education, 1/3 seats of women in panchayats, NREGA, they are all measures of inclusiveness. Today, Times of India say NREGA is the world's largest inclusiveness-oriented program in the world. But are the people really benefiting? How many people have benefited? How many are left out? I think it is a growth story which is incomplete. And I think many people feel that it will take many, many more years for us to call a really inclusive society. I will stop here and leave Sri H.K. Dua, Member of Parliament, our old friend, very huge supporter of IFA, to take on the proceedings further. Thank you.